Good evening all. Welcome to our presentation. We are Team B and I am Amaya. So today we are going to talk about a special topic that everyone talks these days. I think now you already know our topic. It's climate change. So when talking about this climate change, I think you all have some various ideas. So now let's see what is climate change. So when talking about climate change is a long-term change in the average weather patterns that have come to define Earth's local, regional and global climate. So you know these changes have a broad range of observed effects that are seen with the term. So and actually this is a short explanation of climate change. So now let's see our content. So you can see this our you can see this our content. I'm not going to talk about this because you can see it now. Then let's start our first topic. So I think you are able to see our first topic. It's causes of climate change. So when talking about causes of climate change, now you all think what are the causes of climate change? Actually, you know we can divide into two parts these causes of climate change. First one is human activities and second one is natural factors. So now today I am going to talk about three causes of climate change. So you can see this slide. So our first one is greenhouse gas emissions and second one is deforestation and our last one and third one is burning of fossil fuels. So let's talk about our first one is greenhouse gas emissions. So when talking about greenhouse gas emissions, you know over the last century burning of fossil fuels like coal and oil have increased the atmospheric carbon dioxide. You know this increase happens because the coal or oil burning combines carbons with oxygen in the air to make carbon dioxide, because to a lesser extent clearing of land for agriculture, industry and other human activities have increased the concentration of greenhouse gas. So now actually it's meaning of greenhouse gas. Now let's see how do we know what greenhouse gas and temperature levels were in the distant past. When looking at the factors, the industrial activities that our modern civilization depends upon have raised atmospheric carbon dioxide levels by nearly 50% since 1750. So now I think you could get a clear idea of greenhouse gas emissions. So now let's see about our next part is deforestation. So when talking about deforestation, actually now mainly we can hear this deforestation in our society. You know, deforestation is a critical environment issue that carries significant implications for climate change. So you know, if we remove trees from our land space, it looks like we destroy our necessary ecosystems by ourselves and release greenhouse gases into atmosphere, which accelerate global warming. So when understanding how deforestation impacts climate change is essential for developing effective strategies to take this prescient global challenge. And in this topic, we will delve into intricate relationship between deforestation and climate change. So and when highlighting its consequences and indispensable role of sustainable forestry in preserving the health of our planet. So I think now you could also get some clear idea of deforestation. Now let's see our last one and third one is fossil fuel emissions. Actually speaking, when talking about this, fossil fuels emissions refers to burning of oil, natural gas and coal to generate energy. You know, we use this energy to generate power transportation, for example cars, planes and other industrial processes. And when talking about ever since the invention of first coal fired stream of 1700s and our burning of fossil fuels, especially our burning of fossil fuels has extremely increased across the globe. Each year we burn 4,000 times, and when looking at the amount of burning fossil fuels, especially carbon dioxide are having for reaching effects on our climate and ecosystems. So, and for burning of fossil fuels is the primary cause of current climate change and altering the Earth's ecosystems and causing human and environmental health problems. So, so when looking at these factors, we can realize actually these three causing are mainly contributing by human activities. Yeah, that's right. Actually, when looking at our society, we can realize about that. So, I think now you all could get some clear idea of causes of climate change, and you can get some more information from our other team members. So, now invite Gayansa.
Thank you, Amaya. Good evening all. I am Gayansa. Now you all know our topic is climate change. So I think you all got a simple idea about our topic, and now I am going to explain about my topic. Its effects of climate change and solutions to climate change. When talking about effects of climate change refers to significant and lasting temperatures, lasting changes in global temperatures and weather patterns over time. Its effects wide ranging and can be categorized into several key areas. Under this topic, I will explain about three types of effects. They are the impacts of climate change on the environment, more frequent natural disasters and changes in weather patterns. So now I am going to explain about some impacts of climate change. The first one is temperature increases. As we all know, the temperature increases in many ways, and the global warming leads to more frequent heat waves and altered climate patterns. And the second one is rise in sea levels. Rise in sea levels result in coastal erosion, loss of habitats and increased flooding. And my next effect is more frequent natural disasters. Actually, natural disasters have become more frequent due to a combination of factors including climate change and environmental degradation. Under this topic, I will explain about two natural disasters. The first one is floods. It occurs due to heavy rainfall, often exacerbated by climate change, especially in urban areas with poor drainage. And the second one is droughts. Changes in weather patterns can lead to prolonged dry spells, affecting agriculture and water supply. And my last effect is changes in weather patterns. Actually, the changes in weather patterns refer to the shifts in typical atmospheric conditions over time and influenced by factors such as climate change, natural variability and human activities. Under this topic, the first one is ocean changes. The rise in sea temperatures affect weather patterns, and the second one is polar ice melt. Melting glaciers and ice caps contribute to rise in sea levels, which can lead to coastal erosion and habitat loss. So those are the details in effects of climate change, and my next topic is solutions to climate change. Under this topic, we will explain about two solutions. Among these, my topic is reducing carbon emissions. It is crucial for mitigating climate change. Under this topic, my first one is sustainable transportation. Promote public transport, cycling and walking. Encourage electric and hybrid vehicles to reduce emissions from transportation. And the second one is sustainable agriculture. Adopt the practices that reduce emissions from farming, such as crop rotation, reduce fertilizer use, and improved livestock management. So those are the details in my part. So next you all can know about the other details in solutions to climate change and human health. So now I invite to Chenuthi to present her details about the topic.
Thank you, Gayansa. Good evening, all. I'm Chenuthi. I think you all could get some simple ideas about our topic. So now let's talk about the second topic. It's increasing energy efficiency under the main topic of solutions to climate change. So now I'm going to talk about only one. It's wind power. So I think you all know about the wind power companies. The wind power companies are the companies which are installs wind turbines in a wind-rich region. You can see this slide, generating clean electricity that provides power to thousands of homes and reduce the reliance of fossil fuels. So I think you all could get some ideas about the wind power. And so next I'm going to talk about my next main topic. It's climate change and human health. Under this topic, I'm going to talk about 3 reasons. The first one is heat stress. The second one is respiratory problems, and the last one is spread of diseases. Now let's talk about the heat stress. I think you don't know what's a heat wave. Heat wave is a period where local excess heat accumulates over a sequence of unusual hot days and the nights. So the amount of heat stored in the human body is determined by a combination of generating heat. The solutions are, the first one is stay out of the heat. When talking about the stay out of heat, we can spend 2 or 3 more hours in the day in a cool place. And the second one is keep your home cool. To keep our home cool, we can use electric fans or ACs or other cool air supplies in our homes. If we don't have any facilities to do like that, we can use air venters and use windows. The third one is keep your body cool and hydrated. We can use wet spray or a cream to keep our body cool, and we can use proper clothes to keep our body cool in hot days. And my second topic is respiratory problems. There are 2 respiratory problems. The first one is air pollution, and the second one is vector-borne diseases. When talking about air pollution, the increase of temperature and changing weather patterns can lead to higher levels of air pollutions. Those pollutants can lead to cause diseases like asthma, bronchitis, and also chronic obstructive pulmonary diseases. And second one is vector-borne diseases. When talking about this, changing weather patterns can lead to cause these diseases. They carrying by insects like mosquitoes and also ticks. So this is my last topic. It's spread of diseases. The first one is heat related illnesses. When talking about this, we can get examples like heat stroke and vulnerable populations like those are. And my next topic is displacement and migration. I think any one of you have to leave your home by climate change, because according to the weather patterns we have to leave our homes like in floods and earthquakes like those are. But in Sri Lanka we don't have earthquakes, then we don't have any, we don't want to keep leave our homes. Then my topic is over. So I think you all could get some ideas about my topic. And now next I invite Nethuni to present her details about climate change and economy.
Chenuthi, good evening all. I am Nethuni. Actually, you all know that today our topic is climate change, and also my part is climate change and the economy. I think you all know what are the effects of climate change from Gayansa, so I don't go and talk more information about it. Let's talk about how these three effects contribute to the economy. The first one is tsunami, and the second one is floods, and also the third one is earthquakes. Okay, our first one is tsunami. Actually, do you know how does tsunami occur? Tsunamis are caused by sudden movement of the ocean floor due to earthquakes. Now I am going to talk about impacts of tsunamis. Damaging property, loss of lives, flooding, soil waste and water pollution are some of them. These impacts directly affect the economy. Due to tsunamis, a lot of damage to fishing industry, tourism industry and agriculture. So governments lost billions of dollars. As the example, in 2004, tsunamis caused economic damages of little bit less than $10 million. Next, I talk about floods. Actually, floods are often caused heavy rainfall, rapid snow melt or storm surge from tropical cycle. Now I am going to talk about impacts of floods. Loss of lives, damaging property, water pollution and environment impacts are example for impacts of floods. These impacts getting stuck our day-to-day work. So worldwide floods cause more than $40 billion in damage each year around the world. As the example, flooding causes between $179.8 and $496 million in damage in the US. Now I am going to talk about earthquakes. Earthquakes are sudden movement faults within the earth. Loss of life, damaging property, damaged communication are example for impacts of earthquakes. Due to the earthquakes, a lot of damage to agriculture and the various industries. Due to the earthquakes cause more than $30 billion in damage each year around the world. As the example, According to a 2023 report from Geological Survey and the Federal Emergency Management Agency, earthquakes caused around $14.7 billion in damage in the US. Actually speaking, our world has many effects of climate change, but today I talked about only 3 effects. So I think you all could get some ideas about my part. I invite Usara to continue our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear friend Nethuni. Good evening, all of you. You all know about our main topic. It's climate change. I think you already know about an important and clear knowledge about this topic. Among them, my topic is climate change and food security. I'm going to talk about it. I have categorized my part into 3 topics. There are first one is the impacts of climate change on agriculture, and second one is temperature increase in how to affect the food security, and third one is how does precipitation patterns impact to food security. Let's go to first part. The impacts of climate change on agriculture. Climate change is likely to affect food security at the global and the regional and the local level. Climate change can disturb food availability by some dangerous natural effects like tornadoes, droughts are there. We got some examples: increase in temperature, and also change in precipitation patterns and extreme weather events, and also reduction in water availability. Those all results reduce water or reduce agricultural productivities. What's the reduction of water? You all know human is based on foods. If you are a farm in foods, we must need to water to plants there. So water is very important for the farming. And let's go to I have categorized 2 parts. There are first one is the reduction of crop yields, and also the second part is how do droughts and floods impact to food agriculture. Let's see some pictures about this topic. First one is droughts. It's very dangerous, and also second one is temperature increasing. Let's go our first part. The reduction of crop yield. Mainly climate change can cause food availability to decline their productivities, and also which can lead to higher prices and decreased availability. The food prices can be higher prices, and also the climate changes, the crop yield can be destroyed by dangerous natural diseases like tornadoes, droughts are there. Let's go our next topic. This how do droughts and floods impact to agriculture side. I think you all have an idea about this topic. What's a droughts and what's a floods? When the temperature or climate change has increased, the temperature, the frequency of temperature and precipitation patterns can be lead to made some droughts and floods. Yeah, in several places of earth. This is very because of this the crop yield can be destroyed by this. Then droughts and floods. I think you all have an idea about this because this droughts, and we can see some droughts and floods in this in our environment in this time. Let's go my next topic. It's a temperature increase in how to impact food system. Temperature increasing. It's a very it's a, I think you all have a problem about this topic. When the higher temperature increase in crop yield have to absorb a lot of water for the plants, because you all know plants need water, and also plant also even vulnerable dry places for dry periods, and also temperature, when the temperature was increased, they can be lead to a lot of problems. There are in several ways. Let's talk about it. First one is food availability and temperature increasing. It's a very important topic. Temperature increasing can impact to food availability, and because temperature was increased, you think so. I get some example about it. when we go and shop and take some fruits and vegetables, and also firstly we keep in a fridge or some dry places. Because the temperature is increasing, we can't store foods. Because of this, we someday we have to face this food shortage. Let's go our next topic. This is my last topic. Is a precipitation patterns, how to affect food security. uh, Precipitation pattern is major factor that affect the food security, and climate change is altering precipitation patterns. And also precipitation patterns can make droughts and floods. Also this both this can damage food availability and food productivity. Let's go our last topic. It's a reduce agriculture productivity on shifting precipitation patterns. Some periods of year have good precipitation, but it's also but some periods of year don't have precipitation. We all know it's also warm, but with this we can't continue a crop field with this warm periods. So we have some problems how to earn our foods to consume our day-to-day life. I think you all could get some information and clear idea about our main topic. We are Team B. Thank for you for all for listening.